Ah! Ah! What year is it? What year is it? What year is it? It's the year of big cheese, is what it is. Like every year, but this year is the year of big cheese. Hello, everybody. Um, time to be a gamer. I'm very excited for this stream. I've done a stream like it once before. It's tier lists. I love tier lists. I love explaining tier lists to anyone who will listen. That's a personal favorite thing to do. And this is the perfect outlet to do that. Still sound like audio bouncing a little bit. I feel like this album that's playing I love, by the way. I feel like it's great music. I will put on screen who it is in a little bit. But this is a stream that I love to do. I love doing tier lists. I have a few lined up from my Discord server, which you can join. Some of these are in the channel, the tier list providing channel, and have been since 2022 when I last did a tier list stream, so 3 years ago almost. I think 2 and change, because I think it was, let me see, I can get the year. October of 22, so it's been over 2 years since I did my last tier list stream, and I'm looking forward to doing another one. I've got some lined up, and I will be revisiting. I won't be revisiting, but I'll be going to ones that were available to me earlier, that were made available, and also doing some ones that have been recently provided in this cycle of choosing tier lists. So both from yesteryear and this year. And I was thinking about making this like a yearly thing, not to do the same tier list over and over, but just I love doing tier list streams. And I think my favorite part about tier list streams is just getting to have an opinion, and people either choose to listen or they don't, which is fine. Some people won't listen. And, you know, right now, I'm talking to filler. There's a chat bar indicating that no one is currently here, which is totally fine. I will be uploading this to YouTube. If you're on YouTube, hello YouTube. And just having it there as sort of like a document of where my head was at, what my values were, what was important at the time, and what I'm choosing to talk about now. I will stay washed eternally. That will never go away. I'm a clean boy, but also that means my brain is smooth and devoid of any imperfection that would actually lead to knowledge. So, the first tier list is a simple one. It was sent to me last time I did a tier list stream in 2022, and I'm pretty sure I didn't do it. I don't remember doing it, and I think all the tier lists that I did on that stream are no longer in that channel. I may have like gone through and deleted the ones that I did, which is, in hindsight, I wish I hadn't, but it appears to be the case. So we can kick prior me for doing that. But what I will be doing is the first tier list, I feel like, is a great one to start off on for someone like me who plays video games and played the same video game basically 10 years in a row. And that is Minecraft mobs. Gonna be going through a Minecraft mob tier list as the first one. And I am gonna change these from the default. I don't know why this person thought, you know what I really need to do is, actually I'll do triple S. I don't know if I'll use triple S, but I don't feel like I have enough to do triple S. Yeah. Oh, let's do triple S. The colors are going to be weird, but oh well. As you can tell, I definitely really prepared for this. Okay, so this I think says updated as of 2021. So I think there's stuff in here that is not that is going to be. Let me rephrase it. There's going to be stuff in Chicken Jockey. There's going to be stuff that is not present because it's new. I'm also old, like is this tier list. So if there's anything new on here, I probably wouldn't even know about it. So it's probably just for the better that I go through what I do know. And to start off, Alex is being considered a mob. I'm going to leave the straight up actual human beings until last. I see Steve is on here. I'm going to put that at the back. I'll get there. First is, I don't know, this seems to be in alphabetical order. I don't know why. Is this like agitated wolf or something? I don't know why there's an A, because wolf is down here. I'm going to assume that's like agitated wolf. Here, I wonder if I can find... No. I won't bother. So specifically a pissed off wolf is the first option. I'm going to... Alf, I guess. I imagine agitated is probably what it is. Aggravated. Actually, it might be aggravated. Or aggressive or something, but probably aggravated to be, having been made aggressive. Regardless, I just realized the cow is specifically a moo bloom. Or wait, no. That's between Blaze and Cat. Why is moo bloom here? And weren't moo blooms not a thing? Didn't we that like lose the vote or whatever? Whatever, I'm getting ahead of myself. Aggravated wolf, respectable. It is nice for playing the game fast because it just drops food. Not drops food, but it kills sheep and drops food and sheep. So it's nice. It's a nice way to get those things to sort of spawn naturally, as it were. So I'll put aggravated wolf in B tier. It's a little higher than average just because it's interesting. And it's interesting, I guess. I imagine it's aggravated or agitated or something wolf for it to be in basically alpha order. Axolotl's next, and my opinion of Axolotl is not one of admiration nor one of disdain, which sounds like a C tier. But I like collecting them, and I think it is it's a fun thing. I guess it's not unique to Axolotl, but unique to fish, to collect them in a bucket. I like that aspect. I've never once employed their like guardian hunting ability, because I don't know anyone who has, and that seems like fraught with disaster. So I've never tried. I do know that that's something they can do. I'm going to put Axolotl on C tier. I don't have any particular attachment to it. It's pretty. It's fun trying to collect the different colors. Whatever. So Bat. This is using the new Bat texture, notably. Because these are... I think this tier list is updated as of 2021. I'll link all the tier lists I'm doing for anyone who wants to do their own. Bat with the new retexture is fun. I forget, do they now drop XP and they didn't before, or do they still drop nothing? I don't remember that. Regardless, that doesn't really sway my opinion. I just don't remember that about bats. I do know they got redesigned, revamped. I am going to put the bat fairly low because not because of the bats have done anything wrong necessarily, but it is because so often when I encounter a bat, I am not intending to, and I have swung whatever I'm holding either to mine or to attack something, and it gets in my way, and I have to, and I end up either damaging or killing the bat, and I feel bad. And that's not the bat's fault. That's the bat's behavior's fault, and it has no choice over that. So for that reason, I'm going to put bat in D tier. RNG machine? What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know what an RNG machine means. I don't play Minecraft. I'm a poser. Um, I will move on. I'm committing to putting bat where I would. Um, B is up next. Bees are dope. Love bees. Um, they are not. I'm not going to judge a bee based solely on its yield, and by that I mean I'm not going to base it solely on honey. Create a machine that will give redstone rain. Oh, interesting. I never thought of that, but that makes sense. I'm not a redstoner, but that's very interesting. Um, does not sway my opinion. Shout out redstoners. Shout out bats. Um, but the reason I rank bats so low again is not because I I'll rank them up one because I do feel like putting them below average is harsh, and even though technically, can I just delete this? Can I just delete it? Okay, we're just gonna go tier. Now that it's more average, although I guess there should be something that's average. Yeah, I think I concur. Here I'll do this. I'll just keep that as is. Okay. So I don't think anything in here is gonna be triple S. I agree. I don't think it deserves to be. You kind of talked me out of that one, but also, it's not the bat's fault that it gets in the way of my sword and dies. I just feel bad when I accidentally kill a bat. I really do. Bee next, and bees are cute. I dig bees. Again, I'm not going to base them solely off their yield. Honey does not do a whole lot, at least in the usages I have for it. I'm not waxing copper. I'm not building, flying machines. I'm not building parkour that uses honey. I think it's kind of cool, but again, I'm not basing bees off of that. I don't particularly use honey. Bees are cool. I do like that you can transport them in their homes. I dig that. That is something that bumps bees up for me. I don't do a lot of moving of bees, but when you can move a bee, I guess you need silk touch for a beehive. But that's a cool thing, is that you can carry them around in their little home, kind of like you can carry around an axolotl. And because bees are also pollinators and love bees, I'm gonna stick bee appropriately in B tier. I didn't even think of that. I was gonna put them in B tier before I put them in B tier. Solid B tier. Next is Blaze. I love Blazes. I really, really like them. They are a little annoying to fight, especially when you're not like kill farming them at their spawners. Killing farming them at their spawners is not hard if you just bring a cauldron and water. It's pretty much fine. Fighting them when you are just out in a fortress and they are like out and about is a bit of a pain, which I don't love. That one's a little tricky for me. I think I might. I think I'll put them. I don't think they're A material, but I don't think they're C material. So I'm debating whether to put them in B. Because I like the Blaze. I think, just from a design perspective and a creativity perspective, I think it's a really creative mob. I like the drop. I like the versatility of the drop. I love the design of the drop. They're just kind of a pain in the ass to fight. So their behavior I don't love. But honestly, I'm going to put a Blaze in A tier. I really like a Blaze. The only thing, again, is their behavior, and just that they can be so annoying to fight because they can, fly in and out of bound, or like in and out of your range. But that's, again, not really their fault, I guess. I don't know why this is here, this cow, because it's before cat. So is it B for like bloom? True, that's a good point. I'm gonna move this back here in the back because I don't know that I'll deal with that. Cat S tier. Not even gonna explain it. That's just true. Cave spider. Cave spider is interesting. You don't know how much you love something until it's gone. And that is how I feel about the cave spider's ability to deal poison damage. I loathed cave spiders when they dealt poison damage. But now that they don't deal poison damage, I feel like they have no reason to exist now that they don't deal poison damage. So I feel that they have been... I feel that cave spiders were unduly despised by people like me when they dealt poison damage, but that is because we did not respect them, and then they took away the poison, and now we wish we had it back. They posed the most real threat to exploring a mineshaft, which was, I think, a challenge due for a place like a mineshaft. Because otherwise, it's basically just a place for goodies. So I liked there being that. I'm going to put Cave Spider. It's either going to be A or B. Is that true? I feel like I played on normal and they don't. Is it true that they do not on easy? Or on normal? Make this up. I should probably specify. Minecraft Wiki. Surely this will tell me. Poison. Oh, on normal or hard. Huh. Was it always that they didn't do it on easy? Because I was under the impression that they just didn't at all. I don't know why I thought that. Anyway, apparently I am super wrong. I'm gonna put them in A tier then. I'm more confident putting them in A tier. Because I think that dealing poison, though it is a bitch, is a fun, I think entirely unique. I don't think any other, I guess a witch can poison you, but that's different. I like cave spiders. They're a bitch. Almost put them in the B tier for bitch, but I think their gimmick and their place is very easy. Or not very easy. I just read chat. Very fun. And not easy, which a mineshaft should not be just free loot. So I like that. Next up is Charged Creeper. I really have no opinion. I do know that they have the dropping mob heads thing. Is that still a thing? Where if you get a skeleton creeper or zombie in the blast of a charged creeper, it drops the head of that enemy. Is that still a thing? If so, that's cool. I've only encountered a charged creeper once or twice in the wild. I don't play a lot of survival. So that's a cool thing. It's cool that it has this feature. I'm going to put it in B tier. And it was between B and C for me. Because otherwise, it is just a creeper. It has that extra advantage, which is pretty cool. I think that's a good gimmick. I think it's a good gimmick to have charged creeper have that extra element. And for there to even exist a charged creeper is pretty cool. Chicken Jockey, I don't know when this was implemented, but chicken jockeys can appear in the nether, yes? Because I think that wasn't always the case. And that, I think, is pretty cool. It's a neat little thing. Minecraft loves chicken jockeys. Not only, obviously, they chose to highlight chicken jockeys in the most recent Minecraft movie trailer, but they're in, like, all of the games as just, like, the cute little guy running around. Like, you see so many, like, the fluid animations of them running around. Minecraft certainly loves a chicken jockey. Am I worn out of a chicken jockey? Not necessarily. When I see them in the wild, do I particularly care about them? Not really. So I'm going to put them in C tier because I have no particular opinion. I think they're cute, but they're also annoying. So those two kind of buffer each other out to stick in a solid C. Chicken. I'm gonna put chicken in B tier. It is a nice mob. Its drops are good. I just don't have as much attachment to a chicken as other mobs. I think the level of detail in a chicken is good. Obviously, it's a mainstay. Eggs are cool. I concur. And I do like the versatility of eggs and feathers. They are among the easiest to farm, I feel like, because you just need seeds and, you know, you can, if you really wanted to, do eggs. They're pretty nice. I don't know, I feel like I just don't have as strong an attachment to them as certain other mobs, but they are kind of a mainstay. So is the charge creeper, though. So I'm gonna leave chicken in B tier. It's between B and A, but I don't think it's on the same level of cool as a cave spider and a blaze. Next up is cod. It's a cod. It can swim. I do love that fish are actual proper mobs. One of my favorite updates to Minecraft ever was 1.13 was the ocean update, right? Probably my favorite update ever. Of course, I'm a very aquatic fella. So I love fish. I love the coral reefs. I love the new swimming. All of that. Do I love cod because of that? Not necessarily. I think it's a perfectly fine mob. And I don't think it's perfectly fine. It is a fish. I do love what they've done with it. I love that it is a mob, but I don't have any super strong attachment to it. So there's that. I don't think I have much else to say. I'm pretty confident putting it in C tier. Next up is cow, another mainstay. Just got its updates. Oh, I guess the chicken also did. Got the updates to have the warm and cool variants. I think those are great. People have been asking that for ages. Definitely a big thing that people were after. The cow, frankly, other than eggs, is the chicken but better. It has a unique, semi-unique drop. It's not entirely unique, but mostly, I guess, horses as well. But leather is good. Leather's very versatile. It's, I think, the best meat in the game, like across the board. Milk is nice. I think they're more classic to Minecraft than the chicken is. Don't get yourself banned there, sir. Yeah, pork. I don't know if eaten raw they do the same, but I know eaten whole or eaten cooked they do the 4 bars. I don't know if raw is the same. I think it is. I'm going to put cow in A tier because when I think of Minecraft, I think of a cow before I think of a chicken. Basically, that's it. Creeper, same thing. Because of its being an icon, is going to be A tier. Not S, not B. It is Minecraft, in a word, is the creeper. But that's what it has going for it. I love the music disc mechanic. I've always loved that. So that's a strong part of it for me. I love that. I do not love creeper holes. That is, again, it's like, do I harsh the creeper for that? I guess. But it's like kind of on me because I'm not good at it. There's stuff to say about that, but it's definitely not S tier because just solely because of the icon status. You know what I mean? Like, if I were rating this based on how iconic it is, of course the creeper would be S. It is the Minecraft mob. But no, so no. I don't know what the name for this is. Probably like Chomper or something. Or like Cruncher. No, it'd be after CR. Water damage negation? As in, does it do less damage in the water? Is that what you mean? Because if so, I don't think I was familiar with that. Or you're just talking about water doesn't... Like, if it explodes in water, it doesn't destroy blocks? Is that what you're talking about? Anyway, D tier with these. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's totally fine. I don't know what the name for this is, but D tier. The only reason it's not F is because it is cool. Pain in the ass to deal with. I don't know of a way to effectively combat it other than just walk out of the way, which I think is what you're supposed to do. It's cool. I love the design of it. I love the attack of it. It's just a bitch. That's why it's not an F tier, but I do not fuck with it. Dolphin is a strong C tier for me. Cute, fun. I like Dolphin's Grace. I use it plenty. Maybe B tier. Maybe. I'm less confident about that. Maybe B tier. But I'll kind of work myself there. It's either B or C. They're cute. I like their behavior a lot. Which, you know, I am going to stick at B tier. I changed my mind. I thought I was stuck in C, but I'm going to change it. The reason I was so staunchly in C is because it is basically just funny, silly dolphin. It doesn't it doesn't have any drops, but you know, is that really what I'm rating it on? I like the behavior. I really like Dolphin's Grace. I use it even if I have a boat. Sometimes I'll use Dolphin's Grace because it's just faster. So yeah, I changed it to B tier. Donkey. Donkey's interesting. I don't have any particular attachment to it. And I'm thinking about like usefulness, versatility. I'm thinking, again, because I don't have any particular attachment to it, to put it in C tier. That makes the most sense to me. I don't have much to say about it. They are useful in that you can saddle them up, and I think you can add, they have an inventory slot for a chest or something like that. I forget exactly how it works. Can you tell I don't utilize donkeys at all? But that's kind of where I stand. I don't have any particular opinion on the donkey. That's basically it. Next is the Drowned. There's a lot to say about the Drowned. Also, I'm pretty sure it comes from 1.13 update. I think it's a fun mob. I think it's great regarding environmental storytelling. I love the like the Atlantis sort of cities that they tend to spawn in. Tridents, which again, I'm not rating it based on its drop necessarily, although I kind of have for some other mobs. I do like the Drowned. I like where they spawn. And I like that you can watch a zombie drown and become a Drowned. So for that, I'm honestly going to put the Drowned in A tier. It's fun. It can drop a Nautilus shell. It can drop a Trident, which is cool, whatever. Super F, I strongly disagree. I strongly disagree. Not so strongly that I don't put it in S by any means, but I think it's a really fun mob, a creative mob, and it has a lot going for it. It has a lot built into the mob. So I think that is part of why I appreciate it so much. And I'm going to stick with AA. Elder Guardian. I'm going to stick the Elder Guardian either in C or D. I am not someone who has ever really explored ocean monuments. I typically avoid them. Miner's Fatigue, Mining Fatigue, whatever it's fucking called. Don't love it. In fact, quite hate it. And as I understand it, it's the only way to get it is via the Elder Guardian. Is the only natural way to get it in Minecraft? I don't know. I might be wrong with that. But I can't stand it. Their design is cool. What they do is cool. Their presence in the game is cool. Similar to whatever the hell this thing is. So that's why I'm going to stick them here. Not F, because I don't hate them. But yeah. I'm going to stick it in D. The Ender Dragon. This might feel like a cop-out, but I'm going to put the Ender Dragon in S. My reasoning being, I think it's a very fun boss. I have only beaten it a handful of times, and only ever once on my own. But I think it's a very fun boss. It's a fun, the fun mechanic of, you know, the Ender Crystals not being able to deal damage, and then the different ways you can defeat those, and then I love the breath attack. I really like that. I think that's new as of the end update, probably, because it wasn't there originally. It's a fun boss. It's multi-level. It has different, you know. I think for a game that does not prioritize an ending per se, it's a good end boss. Minecraft is not about getting to the end necessarily at a fundamental level. The Ender Dragon is a good option, and the fact that it's resummonable is nice as well. I never have resummoned it. I've thought about it. Never have. I'm going to stick it in S. Enderman, I'm going to stick an A immediately. Not an S. Endermen are super creative. From a design standpoint, I love the way they look. I love the way they sound. I love the teleporting mechanic. That's something that I always appreciate, is teleporting is super cool to me. I love when you spectate at Enderman, you get that weird inverted, like, negative sight. I love that. I love, like, the lore implications of an Enderman. I love Ender Pearls. They're nice. I love that they are both hard to fight, but easy to cheese. Because it always feels satisfying killing an Enderman either of the ways. Either I know how to cheese it, just go under a 2-block tall thing, or I'm strong enough to fight it without cheesing it. I love... it helps that the Enderman is such a mainstay in Minecraft that it has so much going for it. Like, the creativity of a pumpkin distracting it. The spawning of an Endermite, whatever. I'm talking about Endermite next. It's going to be low. Just the look of it, the sound of it. From a design standpoint, I love the Enderman. The behavior is fun. I don't love necessarily the aversion to water, especially to rain. You can't fight an Enderman in rain. It's like impossible, which is annoying. And again, design-wise, I like it. Gameplay-wise, I don't particularly care for it. But that's not going to sway me out of putting it in A. Endermite. Again, creative idea. I like the concept of the Endermite. Kind of, in that there is a penalty to just using teleportation forever. I don't like Endermites. I do know that they are very useful for Enderman farms. I don't love the Endermite. I'm sorry. I don't know anyone who does. I certainly don't. That's all I've got to say. Because I do have to pick this up. I've got plenty of mobs to go through. I'm putting Herobrine back here. I'm not raiding Herobrine. Not even real. Or whatever the fuck this thing is. I think this is from one of the April Fool's updates. I got a lot of mobs to go through, so I'm going to try and pick up the pace because I have other tier lists to do. Next is the Evoker. The thing about the Evoker is I love it as a design. Illagers, I love Illagers. All of that whole update. Village and Pillage, I love the Village and Pillage update. Another one of my favorite updates. Evokers, fun gimmick. I hate Vexes. If they didn't do Vexes, it'd be even higher. I hate Vexes. I like I like it as a concept. In practice, I hate Vexes because they can go through walls and you don't know where they are. I hate that. And they're so tiny. But I'm not rating Vexes. I'll get there. Stupid Vex. Again, rating the Evoker. Love the design. I love the cool attacks. There being a magical sort of Illager, I love. I'm going to honestly put it in A tier, which I am personally a little bit surprised by myself. But I think it's on par with, as far as creativity, with the Blaze, Cave Spider, Creeper, Enderman, Drown. That's why I'm kind of putting them all together, is I love the creativity of the mobs. That's what I'm after. Fox, C tier. It's a fox. It eats berries. It's cute. That's all I've got to say. Ghasts. I thought about putting an A again for creativity. I'm going to put it in B. I don't think it's as creative or iconic. It's not as, like, obviously it's more iconic than the Evoker, but given my rating system, it's hard. I'm putting it between A and B. I love Subspace Bubble, the advancement where you take it through a portal into the overworld. That's a really fun thing. I like the pinball aspect of it. Gas tiers, I don't really particularly care about gas tiers. There are fun advancements to do with the Ghast. It's evident that Minecraft likes Ghasts a lot. They're in a lot of media. But I personally just don't resonate with the Ghast as much as the stuff I put in A tier, so it's going to be B tier. But it's close to A. I'll put it that. Glow Squid, C tier. Other than its drop, I don't care for it at all. It looks cool, so what? And the drop is fine. So, C tier. Not much to say. Guardian. I'm going to put Guardian above Elder Guardian because it is perfectly average. I like the design. They're a bit annoying to fight. But the Guardian doesn't do the annoying effect. I'm tempted to move the Guardian up to B tier just because I love how they look. And I feel like I was kind of harsh on the Elder Guardian. So I might bump them up. In fact, I will. I'm going to retcon this. Can I squeeze them in here? I can. Mostly because I love the way they look. I like the design of the ocean temples, but that's not what I'm here to focus on. I'm focused on the Guardians. I love their designs. Their attacks are kind of cool. Just the laser beam. The laser beams are pretty. I love the particle effect for that. But I don't interact with them often because they're kind of a bitch. But I think I was a little harsh on the Elder Guardian. Oh god, what is this thing called? Hoglin. C tier. Design, I dig it. I like the implications of different levels of, like, feral to, not docile, but, not tamed, but whatever. There's a word that I can't think of like pig creatures in the Nether. I like that a lot. The Nether update is pretty cool. And I dig the look. I don't dig the attack. And I know baby hoglins aren't on here, but I like that the little ones scurry away after a fight. That's a detail that I have always liked about the hoglin, is that a baby will attack you, but then once you attack back, it fucks off because it's scared to fight you. So I'm kind of bouncing between B and C here, honestly. I might put it B. I think I talked myself into putting it in B. Definitely not higher than B. B, maybe. Yeah. Horse. It's a fucking horse. I'm putting it in C tier alongside the donkey. It's a horse. Now the husk. The husk is I think, really cool. Not as cool as the Drowned up here, but really cool. I love... You say S? Interesting. I don't say S for the Husk. I say a solid B. I quite like, first of all, the Desert Unique zombie. I really like that their zombies different based on how the zombies died. That I wish there was more of that. I wish there was like a cold zombie. I wish there was, you know, like a charred zombie or like a decayed zombie. I wish there were more of that. And the Drowned and the Husk are really cool because they're environmental storytelling in a mob. And then doing extra effects is really nice. I don't have the same attachment to a Husk as I do to a Drowned. But a Husk is a solid B tier. Solid B tier. And again, they do look really cool. I don't remember the name of this thing. It might just be Illager. It's the mob that is fully coded and in the game, but you cannot spawn, or you have to spawn via commands. I don't think there's even a spawn egg for it. Excuse me. Yeah, my nose is itching. It's really solid. Fun fight. I've only fought it a couple of times. It's a shame that it was scrapped. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Or C, B. I don't remember the name of it, frankly. I'm between C and B here. It's definitely similar to the Evoker. Obviously, that's I think part of why I got cut. But I love the three false ones around it. I'm gonna stick it in C, but know that I do quite dig it. Iron Golem, S. Honestly, I love everything about the Iron Golem. Everything. I love the design. I love the lore implications of it being, you know, something that villagers not only live alongside, but coexist with and build and cultivate. I love the, you know, iron will, if you will, of the Iron Golem to protect its fellows. I love the poppy thing, that it has a poppy and offers a poppy and can die and drop a poppy. Their design is great. I love the vines. I've always loved vines. I love nature. And I love nature in something that's less nature or less natural. Like, I love like a post-apocalyptic, like 200 years later, like ruined building that's gotten like foliage all over it. I love that look. That is in the Iron Golem. I love all of what you're saying. I think we agree that Iron Golem is S. Yeah, Asterix agrees. Solid S for the Iron Golem. I don't know what this rainbow sheep is. I don't even think that's like it's not a Jeb sheep. This looks modded. There are a few things in here that like look modded. I think this is modded. So I'm gonna put it back here. We'll get there. So is that's not rabbit. It's not even like white rabbit. I'm also gonna put that in the back here. Llama? Llama's gonna go C tier. No strong opinion. Oh, Killer Bunny. That's okay. I was trying to think of how it would work alphabetically. Killer Bunny. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay. You're right. Monty Python reference. B tier. I know it's a Monty Python reference. That I very much know that. I forgot that it was actually in game because like it doesn't actually spawn. Yes. Correct. B tier for the reference. Cool. I did not remember that it was K for Killer Bunny. Magma Cube. I don't love Magma Cubes. Design-wise, cool. Again, I say that for most of these. Look-wise, cool. I don't know. I don't... The fact that they now mostly spawn in basalt biomes, I dislike. Because it makes them harder to fight. I agree. Boring or slime, I think, is a good way to put it. So I'm oscillating between C or D. It's not their fault that they live in basalt biomes, necessarily. But I do not love that they spawn in basalt biomes. They're tougher slimes, as in they have maybe more, like, I don't think double the health, but they have more health. I concur. The smallest ones doing damage, I agree. I agree that the magma cube, and honestly, magma cream is not even that good. So, and their hits are BS. I'm glad someone agrees that their hits are fucked. I think the slimes are kind of also a bit better. Mushroom. This might be an unpopular opinion, but it's my show. I'm going to put mushrooms in C. Creative-ish mob, but I think it's equally creative to low A. Interesting. The reason I'm putting it here is because the mushroom is equally creative as the mushroom islands, which are cool and fun, but it's kind of just a reskin. And they don't scream iconic to me, for one. That's true. Again, it's creative and cute. I agree. And I do appreciate the mushroom. I don't know. I don't have a super strong attachment to it. Like, if I find a mushroom island, I'm not, like, bringing the mushroom home, probably, unless I'm playing with someone who wants it. Like, I'm going to let it hang out in the mushroom island, and I'll knock down the mushroom island as a whole. To me, the mushroom is representative of the whole of the mushroom island, rather than just it as its own mob. Maybe I could see moving it to B tier. I don't want to move it too much. I'm definitely not going to put it A. Because, again, I admire the creativity. So I will put it in B. I admire the creativity, which, again, I've done that before, where it's like, this is a pretty creative mob. I like it. I'm going to move it up. But it is not so endearing to me that I feel a need to put it super high up. Okay. That does not sway my opinion. Mule is C tier along with the donkey and the horse. It's what it is. Ocelot. I don't know how I feel about ocelots. I like the creeper mechanic. I don't disrespect the mule. Mule's a solid worker, solid friend. I don't interact with them much. I'm not going to put him in D. He is equal to the donkey and the horse. They're just kind of there. That's how I feel about a lot of these, is they're just kind of there. Yes, that's the point I was getting to. Is Ocelots lost a lot of their cool in Village and Pillage. And that's not the Ocelot's fault, it's the dev's fault. Ocelots being the, like, gateway to cat was really fun. And I do kind of miss that. They, like the tamed cat, can scare off a creeper, as I recall, which is cool. I'm not going to... It's between A and S for me. And I think I'm going to put it in S, because without the Ocelot, we would not have the cat today, I think. And so the Ocelot is basically like the OG to the cat. So I think that's where I'm going to stick the Ocelot. This might get me yelled at. Panda C tier. It's kind of there. Kind of cute. Whatever. Excuse me. Like the horse, like the mule, like the donkey, like the llama, like the cod. It's there. It's cute. It muncha on the bamboo. C tier. I don't clearly have as strong an opinion as Asterix seems to, but whatever. Parrots, I dig. I'm going to put them in B tier. Not A. I had a whole thing about COD. I'll explain. Let me finish Parrot. I'll get back to COD. The Parrot is cute and fun, but like the Mushroom, that's kind of all it is. It is equally reflective of its biome as the Mushroom, I feel like. Guys just tuning in, yeah. So, what I said about the COD is that I like that COD were made into a mob when they previously were just an item you could fish up. I like that a lot. It is still just a fish. So, most of the things in C tier are cool, that's in the game. That's what C is for mostly, is cool, that's in the game. The bat, the cod, the fox, the donkey, mule. I agree, the design is cool. The panda. These are just animals that are in the game, and I don't have a strong opinion about them, and they're not like core to Minecraft, like the cow, the chicken. The pig and the sheep will get there. We have the piglin, and I forget what. Oh, piglin brute. That's right. What? Okay, a weird thing about this tier list is how they do alphabetization, because it's piglin brute then piglin. Shouldn't it be the other way around? I think it should be the other way around. That's what threw me. Anyway, regardless, is it this? Is this correct? Does the entity? Anyway, you can explain it to me if you know the answer, but it kind of threw me. I was expecting piglin then piglin brute. Same with there was another one. There was another one like that, I think. Maybe not. I thought there was. Anyway, piglin brute, strong as hell, pain in the ass to fight. Love the design. I love black and gold colors. Gilded Blackstone is my favorite newer block in the game. Look-wise, I love Gilded Blackstone. That's going to be... I don't think we'll get there tonight, but if we get to the block tier list, it's up there. /0. The only song... Let me sound my ass. So, yeah, so they are strong, which is fun. They respect... They belong in where they live. Which is totally fine. Having mob is just the same vibe innovations. Yeah, I partially agree. But there is a lore reason, and that's kind of why I like it. I wish they had a unique attack. That would put them way up. They just have... I agree. The fact that they're simply stronger and look different is a little annoying, especially when it's just brute force, I hit you, I deal damage. If they had a unique attack, if they had... maybe if the weapon was enchanted with something. Maybe there's something there. But yeah, just being stat boosted is a little weak. I love the way they look. I'm not putting in an F. I am not. Because I'm thinking it's going to be one step below the piglin for me, and it's either going to be B, C, or C, D. Because I don't hate the piglin. I miss the zombie piglin, or the zombie pigman. Zombified piglin is the replacement. Do I miss the zombie pigman out of nostalgia? Partially. We're kind of getting into all the piglin debate. Again, I dig the way they look. I do. But I have to agree with Asterix regarding the game aspect of them, that they're kind of annoying. So I'm going to do what I originally said. I'm going to put this here and this here. The piglin is a perfectly adequate mob. You know what? No, I take it back. I'm going to do B and C. Because I put the Hoglin with... I put the Hoglin in B, so I'm going to put the Piglin in B. Because I like the pig race. I like that. I like that being the Nether. I don't know why it was pigs that they chose. Probably because of the zombie pigmen. And they just took that and rode with it. Because the zombie pigman was originally a fan design. So I think that's where they got it from. It's not necessarily Minecraft's idea to make that, but whatever. So I like the pig race. Unique. Very creative. That's what I'm going to do. Pig. It's A or B. I'm going to put it in B with the chicken. Because. I'm going to put it in B with the chicken because. I put the cow above the chicken and pig. Because to me, I think of it more immediately when I think Minecraft. Its yield is better, for one. I know it's not really a part of this whole thing, but as far as the cool and warm variants, I really like the cool and warm variants of the cow. And the pig and chicken got them, but the chicken looks like it has a fucking crown on. Anyway, not gonna get into that because this is before that time. I think of the cow more immediately. There is a world in which I put cow S, chicken A, pig A. The thing is, though, cow doesn't scream S to me, and I don't feel strongly about putting cow on the same tier as chicken and pig. Rideable pig, this is true. I'm gonna stick to my guns for now. We'll see when sheep gets involved. That might change things, because that's like when I think of the Minecraft passive mobs, I think cow, pig, chicken, sheep. Those are the 4. So when sheep comes into play, we might rework stuff. We'll see. I gotta get going though. Pillager. Where did I put the other guy? Oh, he's not up there yet. Johnny's not there. What's his name? Oh, Vindicator. That's right. I'm gonna put Pillager B, in that it is in the same tier as the Piglin. I like the evil side of Villager thing, because it is like it humanizes them. If it were like Piglins against villagers, I would feel less for the Piglin. But I like that it is truly a bad, evil, fucked up, brainwashed, whatever you want to call it, genetically fucked version of the villager that gives them that. If it were Piglins against villagers, I wouldn't feel anything for the Piglin. I like the humanity of the villagers, or of the pillagers. Exactly, yeah. And that's the whole Village and Pillage update, which, again, one of my favorite updates. Strong B. Raids are fun. Raids are very fun. I don't fully, tethered that to the villager, or the pillager, but raids are indeed very fun. I agree. Polar Bear, strong C tier. It's in the game. That's kind of all there is to say. It's in the game. Cool. We got polar bears. I noticed that normal bear... Oh, no, duh. I was thinking, wait a minute, bears aren't on here. Bears aren't in the game. I just associate... Because I'm thinking bears... Because, Alex Mobs has bears. That's why I was thinking there are bears in the game. True. I like bears. Polar bear is just in the game. Fair. If we get to 1,000 YouTube subscribers, I'll unprivate the 1.11 trailer I made when it came out when I was 12 or 13. If we get 1,000 YouTube subscribers, someone quote me on this. If we get to 1,000 YouTube subscribers, I'll unprivate that I made an iMovie. Pufferfish, B tier. It's in the game, plus it's cute, and I have a particular emotional attachment to it because Paulo is the pufferfish guy. Those who know, no. Rabbit. Okay. Why is... Hold on. I gotta take this. Oh, hello. I know it's been too long. I promise I'm not trying to just pirate this person's music. It's great music. Go listen to it. Give it all the love in the world. I'm going to try and wrap this tier list up because this is so far the first tier list, and I've already been streaming for almost an hour and a half. We're back. Hello, back. What I was going to say before I had to leave was, I don't understand why there's rabbit here and then there's this here in like the S category. Also, is this like saddled llama or something? I don't know. And this is like tropical fish. So we're just gonna go with rabbit. Rabbit is C tier. It's just there. I don't have much to say about it. Ravager. I'm gonna put in C tier, frankly. I don't. It's cool, but it doesn't. It feels like almost a natural evolution for the pillagers. The design is cool, but I don't love it as much as the pillagers. Salmon tied with its buddy cod. Now we get to sheep, which I was worried about. So sheep I do quite dig. And when I think of Minecraft, I think of cows, I think of sheep. So sheep will be tied with cow. The question is, do chicken and pig fit the same bill? And you know what? I'm going to revisionist history. I'm going to move chicken and these guys all to be on the same level. So I think evoker, pig, sheep, okay. They all are like the core 4 mobs for me. Horses are not the same. I'm not the same level. So there you go. Shulker is between C and D for me. I dig it as a mob, kinda. I wish it were more like a mimic, I guess, because I like the way that it comes out of a box. I like that it can be disguised as a block. I kind of wish there were a mimic in this game, or like something akin to that, because I feel like this is the closest thing we get. I like the effect of the levitation, but it the intrigue of it wears off for me a little bit. So I don't have much else to say. I'm gonna put it in D. It's not awful, but it's not great. Skeleton jockey. Again, skeleton jockey would go before skeleton horse. Whatever. Skeleton jockey. Just for my purposes, I'm doing it in this order because that's how I'm gonna evaluate them. The skeleton is a classic, but also is a bitch. When I was younger, the skeleton was the mob I loathed. They gave skeletons aimbot in recent updates. I firmly believe that. So I know we haven't gotten to zombie yet, and I know creeper is and skeleton or creeper are kind of like the same level of iconic. Just to put my younger self at ease, I'm gonna put skeleton in B tier. I'm taking no further questions. Skeleton horse, A tier. I love the skeleton horse. They're so cute. Skeleton jockey is gonna go in B tier. Hear me out. I changed my mind. It's gonna go in A tier. Because the skeleton... I changed my mind. So the skeleton jockey is very fun. It's not unique per se to be like, oh, there's a skeleton man and a skeleton horse, right? A, skeleton jockey provides skeleton horse naturally, which is very nice. But also, it's just really cool. Really cool looking. So, I'm going to do that. Next is slime. I'm going to put slime in... It's B or C. It's B or C, the slime is. And I think I'm going to put it in C. I don't love the slime. It's cool and quirky and fun and silly. It's also just kind of there. I feel like a slime is so, like, default for a role-playing game, which Minecraft isn't really, but so many games and so many fictional stories and worlds and tales have a slime creature. You've got the gelatinous cube in D&D. You've got you would swap. Interesting. I disagree. It's my tier list. I'll link this somewhere for you to watch. Terraria has its slimes. Like, so many things have a slime. And this slime is not particularly individual. It's another slime. It's not that special. Spider Jockey and Spider. Similarly, that's true. Stardew is another one. I couldn't think of it, but yes. I'm going to put Spider in A. And Spider Jockey also in A. Spider Jockey is more creative than Skeleton Jockey. And Spider is another one of those ones where it's so iconic to Minecraft. And Spider Jockey, frankly, is too. I dig it. Nothing more to say. I really like that they added that it can have potion effects when there's more difficulty. I like that a lot. Good update. Spider Jockey more than Skeleton Jockey? I disagree. I put them on the same level, but I respect that opinion. I respect it. I can see why one would say that. It is definitely more creative than Skeleton Man on Skeleton Horse, but it's also a Skeleton Horse, which is so cool. Anyway, I see your vision. I see your vision. Next up is the Squid. B tier. Pretty simple for me. It's a step above, oh cool, it's in the game. Partially, it gets carried by the black ink, the squid ink. It's just ink, I think. It does get kind of carried by that. So yeah. Its drop is too goated to ignore. So it's just above C tier. It's a low B. But it's higher than a high C. The Stray. Where did I put the... I put the Husk in B. I don't even know if I agree, Kenny. I don't even know if I agree. Because I like squids as being the primary source of ink. So I don't even know if I agree with that sentiment. But we've passed it now. The Stray is going to go in the same tier as the Husk. I like them equally. Slowness is a bitch, but it's fitting for the ice creature. The look of it is alright. It's very muted, which it makes sense for an ice creature, but I kind of wish it had a little more flair. Other than that, it's a solid B. The Strider is a C. Not much to say. It's in the game. Concept is cool. I like that it gets cold when it's on lava. Rideable. Amy's got a strong opinion. I will not be putting the Strider in S. Lava boat. Yeah, as far as functionality, that is what it does. Lava boat. It's cool. It's creative. I like that they're stackable. I'm even maybe considering putting it in B. I'm talking myself into it, listing all the positives. Cute and good face and fun. I think I will put it in B. You've talked me into it, and I've more so talked myself into it. B. B. I don't know. Does anyone know why this rabbit is here next to, like, rideable llama, or, like, saddled llama and, like, tropical fish? Or is, like, trader llama and that's an S or a T? Does anyone know why that rabbit's there? Striders are not tameable, but you can guide them with a mushroom on a stick. Like you can a carrot on a stick with a pig. So they're neutral. They're not. Yeah, passive. Because they won't. Rabbit. I don't think so. Well, no, Kenny. The Monty Python rabbit's here. Wild and tame rabbits. No, because like cows and sheep and pigs and stuff. I don't think it goes from like wild. I don't think so. So until I get an explanation, if someone wants to look it up, I'll review it. But to my knowledge, this is just a repeat. Trader llama. Where did I put the llama? I think I put it in C tier. C tier. It's in the game. It's cool that the wandering trader has it. That's all I have to say. No, because there's only one cat color, and yeah, I don't know why it's there. I wonder if I... No, okay. Tropical fish. This is some strong bias in play. A tier. I know that I didn't put the cod and the salmon anywhere near the tropical fish. I like the tropical fish. There are so many variants. They're so pretty, lively, vibrant. Oh, toast? That sounds like a reference to something, and I don't know it. Aquarium material, true. Oh, wait, is toast the specific one that, like, someone sent in that was like, this is what my rabbit looks like, and that's, like, it specifically in the game from that? Is that what it is? Because there was... Okay, I was going to remember, there's some story about that where some person was like... I think there's also a cat that's that. I think there's also a cat pattern that's like, hey, can you put my cat in the game kind of thing. I'm not going to review a rabbit alt skin. I don't care. Sorry, person whose rabbit toast was. Tropical fish, A. Turtle. Turtle, B. Turtle, B, because... Why the... Ergast? Again, Kenny, there's some stuff that's... we'll get there, but there's some stuff that is in here that is not supposed to be. Anyway. Turtle B tier. I don't understand turtles. They're super complicated, I feel like. Maybe I'm just not one to adapt, but I feel like a turtle is more complicated than it needs to be. That's why it's in B tier. I love turtles. Turtles are dope. I'm an aquatic kind of guy. B tier. This is modded content. Vex is F tier. Enough said. Villager A tier. It's a villager. They're dope. Not S tier. A tier. Strong A. Strong A. Strong A. Vindicator. I'm putting it on the same level as... Ooh. Because I put the Pillager in B and the Evoker in A. I'm going to put the Vindicator... Oh, it's really right between A and B for me. I like the whole Johnny thing. The Johnny reference is fun. But also, that's kind of like an easy reference to make, if that makes sense. Hate it gameplay-wise, love it from more than perspective. I don't even hate it gameplay-wise. I think it's similar in the term... We had this debate about Piglins earlier. Piglin versus Piglin Brute. Where Piglin is nice, fun, creative, and Piglin Brute is just Piglin but stronger. And that's basically what the Vindicator is. I like the name Vindicator, first of all. It's cool. But second of all, it's just... It is kind of the same, like... enemy but stronger as you get harder kind of thing. So I was thinking about putting it in A. It's going to be B alongside the Pillager. I like them equally. Next up is Wandering Trader, D. No, C. I'll be nice. Wandering Trader, fun in concept. I feel like it's not executed great. It did just recently get a buff. It's a really fun concept. I feel like it's just not executed super well. That's all I kind of really have to say. The Warden. I don't know the Warden very well. But I love the Warden. And everything... It's hard to judge the Warden without judging the ancient cities. Warden's so dope. Warden's honestly A tier. For a new, like, kind of like boss mob, maybe it's more mini boss-ish, but I really like the Warden. I've never really done an ancient city in survival. I really would like to. They're super cool. Enough said. I could do that all day. The Witch, this might be a little controversial. I'm putting the Witch in A tier. Story building, or like world building, love the Witch. A at least? Okay, Amy agrees. Their design is fine. Obviously, it's an old model. I love the witch huts. I love the black cat element. I love the vast variety of their drops. Although a lot of them suck, I really like how varied their drops are. There's stuff you can get early game that you wouldn't normally get. I really like the witch. Definitely A tier. Strong A for me. Wither skeleton. Right up with the skeleton. It's going with the skeleton. Tie. Skeleton but black. Skeleton but blackened by soot and ash of the nether. Easy to cheese. Same with the enderman, like I said earlier. Just put yourself under a 2-block thing. It's a skeleton. The wither. I'm going to say the wither's also B tier. I don't love the wither. Boss-wise, I think it's fine. I think it's a fine boss. I don't like the invincibility thing. That bugs me. It also bugs me that it so easily, and again, this is maybe just a me thing, but it so easily gets distracted from me and goes and attacks the general public. Like, I want a one-on-one. I don't want to have to build an obsidian cube to fight the damn wither. The wither design in Minecraft Story Mode is pretty dope, but that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about Minecraft Story, we're talking about Minecraft. So, Wolf. B tier. Enough said. I imagine this is a zombified hoglin, is what you would call this. I'm just trying to look at the naming scheme. Okay, zombified hoglin. I don't... Do these spawn? Oh, Zoglin, you're right. It is Zoglin. I don't see these spawn a lot. I'm going to put it exactly even with the Hoglin, which I put at B. Okay, I thought so. Yeah. I think it's a like man's best friend deal. And because I did this, I'm going to jump ahead a little bit and put these two together. Because I like the zombie variants. Zombie Horse, A tier immediately. Love Zombie Horse. It's a shame you can't get it in vanilla. In vanilla you can, but not in, like, it's a command only thing. Love the Zombie Horse. The Zombie Piglin. Or Zombie Pigman, sorry. I'm too new coded. S. And not just sentimentally either. Not just because it was taken away. Fan thing that got put in the game. Really creative, unique idea. Totally gave birth to the whole nether pig concept, which is a great concept that Minecraft took with and ran. Super fun. I have personal emotional connection to the zombie pigman outside of all of this. Just S. S. In addition to the fact that we got robbed of it. In addition. Everything else, just S. Zombie villager. I'm going to put in A alongside the zombie. And the reason is, it's not a better or worse version of the zombie, and it is a fun addition to the zombie, mainly for world building reasons. Mainly because it is, not only can you cure them, which is dope, but it's also just, it's a lot of fun knowing that zombies and zombified villagers are different. That has always brought me a lot of joy. Amy clearly agrees. It is fantastic. I'm not gonna put it S. It's tied with the zombie because it loses a couple of points for just being another zombie, but it gains those points back by being an interesting zombie. And then I'm not going to rate the rest of the stuff down here. A lot of it is either repetitive, redundant, or not a mob. So this is the final Minecraft mob tier list. For the Minecraft mobs, basically, I'm familiar with. Sniffer would go D at best. What else is new? I haven't fought the new... yeah, that's what I was thinking. The April Fool's one. Anyway, this is this tier list. I need to keep going. I will save it. But next up, I'm going to go find... The next one I'm going to do is... Where is it? I got to find it here. So I made a promise that I would do this one. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to kind of breeze through it. Because I don't know these super well off the dome. Because I'm going to have to look them all up. Because they're also in backwards order. Why are they in this order? What? They're in like a randomish order. Is it in like alpha order? No, because hard rains before dead center. I don't know. Yeah, it is super not ordered. I am considerably more familiar with Left 4 Dead 2 than Left 4 Dead 1, for the record. So there's going to be some skew. I'm just going to kind of pick and choose of the ones I do know, and then come back to the ones I don't really. Dead Center, I love abandoned mall shit. I love anything abandoned is really cool. That's like this whole game's vibe is abandoned shit. Dead Center is going to be S, mostly for vibes. Yes, it is like the quintessential Left 4 Dead 2 campaign. Whatever, it's fine. Don't at me. I just dated myself with don't at me. Dead Center, I love it. I love the whole abandoned shit. Let's see, what's next? Honestly, Dead Center's a pretty good intro to the game. I agree, yeah. Dark Carnival, I'm going to go for next. I'm going to put that at A. It's close to S. I love Dark Carnival. The gnome is very fun. It's close to S. It's damn close. I might revisit it. We'll see. Swamp Fever. I quite love the vibe of Swamp Fever. I don't love the gameplay of it. I like pretty much all of these maps, so I'm going to have to be a little harsh. I'm going to put it in B. There's not going to be an F. I'm not going to be like, I hate this map, because I don't hate any of the maps. Mainly, the traversal is annoying, but that's fitting for the map. So there's that. Let's see, what else? Hard Rain, similar. I like the vibe of Hard Rain. I don't love the back and forth. I think it's fun, and it's unique to that map. It is kind of water too, so I'm gonna leave that there. The Parish, A. I like the Parish a lot. Again, abandoned city action. I really dig it. Yeah. I love graveyards. I love graveyards. I don't love going to a graveyard in real life. I love fictional graveyards because they're often super stylized and super fun and eerie in a good way. Love it. Then the Passing. Is that the last Left 4 Dead 2 map? Or is there one more I forgot? Yeah, I think that's a big part of it, is the world building. I concur. Coldstream. Okay. Coldstream I don't remember much at all. It is another water level, so I'm just going to put it in B tier. The passing, again, it does get helped by the fact that it's the last campaign of the game, but it's just so damn good. I think beginning to end, I really like the passing. Yeah, I was aware of that. And Last Stand, I'm just not going to cover because I don't really remember it. In no particular order, just the one in which I remember them. No Mercy is going to go in S tier again because I love abandoned shit. And No Mercy has the whole, like, the genesis of the game series and, like, the Patient Zero stuff and the world building of No Mercy that really gets me. Gameplay's totally accurate, or totally adequate, rather. I don't love the subway part. That's kind of my least favorite part of it. But I love No Mercy. It's classic. Abandoned stuff is so cool. That's one thing that I really, really love. Especially when nature overtakes abandoned stuff. And, like, it returns to nature. I love that in everything. The Sacrifice. The subway part as a set piece is solid. I dig it. Not my favorite, honestly. And gameplay-wise, it's really tight and annoying. But otherwise, it's S. Sacrifice. I don't remember a lot of the Sacrifice's gameplay other than the finale, frankly. Oh, no, yeah, I do. The Sacrifice has the Witch Bride in it, right? Is that the same one? With the Witch Bride wedding? Which one has the Witch Bride? The Passing is Witch Bride? Okay. Oh, wait. Wait, which one's the Left 4 Dead 2 bridge? Is that not the Passing? I thought that was the Passing. Is the Paris the bridge? Am I getting them confused? I knew this would happen. The Passing is lowering a bridge. Which is the last campaign of Left 4 Dead 2 where you take off in the helicopter after the long... The Parish is... Oh, okay. I had it wrong. Okay. Then yeah, Parish I want to have in S for sure. The Witch Bride is Left 4 Dead 2? Oh, that's right. She's on... I thought she was Left 4 Dead 1. That's why I was thinking Passing and Parish and all that jazz. Okay. So the Passing's Left 4 Dead... Okay, in that case... Yeah, in that case I'm going to take it to A. Because I like the Witch Bride, but other than that, it's not as interesting to me. And as you can see, I have mostly Left 4 Dead 1 left. Oh, that's right. Okay. Now I remember. Yeah. So I basically rated Left 4 Dead 2 because that's what I'm familiar with. I'm not as familiar with Left 4 Dead 1. That's most of what I have to say, frankly. I kind of don't remember Left 4 Dead 1 at all. Kenny, if you gave me summaries of them, maybe I could remember. I should replay Left 4 Dead 1. Dead Air's the plane one. I knew that. Crash Course is the one with the truck. Death Toll is... Oh, Death Toll is Pre-Sky. Okay. Blood Harvest is the farmhouse one. Okay. The one with the truck, be more specific, because now I remember the rest of these. Death Toll, I love Church Guy. That's most of what I remember from it. Because I remember that campaign now. I don't remember a lot of the gameplay, but I love that. So purely from storytelling, A. Not quite S, because I don't remember. It wasn't as memorable enough, or as memorable. Dead Air, B. No particular attachment to it. Sacrifice, A. I love the Sacrifice. I think it's great. just not S tier for me. You have to start up a truck and hold out in the garage with a generator. Makes your armored van. These crash course. I don't remember it, frankly, and I remember bits and bobs. C. I just don't remember well enough. And then Blood Harvest is kind of the same. C. It's just not memorable for me. So that's kind of all I have to offer. I promised I would do this one to the best of my ability. The Sacrifice is the only one I'm iffy on. It's between A and S, but I think I'm going to give it A. Yeah, that's Left 4 Dead 2 maps. Much shorter one than before. So, I'm now going to do a tier list sent to me by the creator of the tier list while having no information about the tier list. I am not educated on this topic, so it will be purely vibes. I'm going to have to get really close to my screen and look at these. So, which would I like to drink? I'm basically just going on looks, because that's kind of all I have to go on. I'm not a huge Shirley Temple fan in general, I apologize. But taking a look, I don't love a cherry, so I would toss out a cherry. I'm disregarding a cherry on top because I would take it out. I don't like to eat like a maraschino cherry or whatever, maraschino, whatever it's called. So I'm disregarding whether it has a cherry. I picked the one with the nicest looking glasses. Interesting. This one, that's my first dismissal. Not a fan. Not blended enough looking and just not well presented. I don't think you need a straw for a Shirley Temple. I'm not a straw man. I'm not a guy who likes a straw. I'd rather sip out of the drink. I don't really like straws. I don't really like straws. I don't know if you can really even see that, but it has a straw in it. I don't dig a straw. Two of these are pretty darn similar. This has too much ice. These two are really similar. And frankly, though it's pretty, I like the holdability of that. A metal straw, I can see a metal straw. I can see the appeal. But straws in general, I'd rather just drink. Like at a restaurant, if they give you a water or a soda in a glass and they give you a straw, I rarely use the straw. I'd rather just sip it. So there's my Shirley Temple tier list. Was I right? Did I pick the correct S? I feel like you might have chosen this one, the one I put in orange. But I like the holdability of this glass. Okay. Just out of curiosity, what does your heart say? Which did you pick for S? Okay, I had a feeling. If you went on, especially since you went on glasses, I can see that. I like the holdability of this glass. So that's a practical thing. I agree that it's a really pretty glass. But I like the holdability of the narrower bottom and the thicker top. That's my stance. This got downvoted by my boyfriend. But there's not much he can do about it, is there? I'm going to be ranking Tumblr Sexy Man. As a homosexual, I can speak about men all day. Now, there are a number of characters I don't know. So I'm going to add a row below, and it's going to be in a light gray. Oh, that changes this one. It changes to a gray. If I truly don't feel like I have enough information on them, I'm sending them away. I may not use that, and I may decide to go on vibes. We'll see. First off is Discord. I know Discord. I know what he's from. I know nothing about him. I know his name is Discord. That's all I know. So Plankton. Fun character. As a Tumblr sexy man? Okay. I'm not a Tumblr user, so I'm going to drop the Tumblr. As a sexy man. In terms of intrigue and interest as far as perceptive sexability, I guess. F. I love my guy Plankton. No interest in being with that man. He offers nothing. He's not abusive, but like he's not that caring a lot. He doesn't show it often. Just not a great guy. The next guy is from that Tim Burton movie, Corpse Bride, which I never saw. He's like a meek sort of guy. Character is better, true. I don't really know much about him. I've never seen The Corpse Bride. Because when it came out, I was like not, it was like not for me. Like I wasn't interested, so I never saw it. I from trailers I've seen, I know he's super mean. I've seen trailers, I should say that. I've never seen the movie. Don't have any interest in a meek man. Someone who's solely meek and pitiful, no interest. F. No, D. Better than Plankton. Slenderman? No. I value my life. Does anyone know this particular Transformer? Because I looked at this list beforehand. I don't know this particular Transformer. I don't think it's Optimus Prime. Does anyone know this particular Transformer? Because if not, he's going to go and not familiar enough. Because I've never seen any of the 2D animated Transformers. I've never consumed really any Transformers media. Not familiar? Okay. Sorry, folks. I don't know him. I don't know this guy. I know next to nothing about Sasuke. Isn't he a child? Or at least he's depicted it as an adult at some point, right? I don't think I have enough to go on for Sasuke. Yeah. Mr. Gorillas. I don't know the names of the Gorillas guys. Because I don't listen to Gorillas. I know this is Mr. Gorillas. He's the bassist, I think. Looks-wise, I love his design. He's a bassist. Bass is cool. Murdoch. Now that you say that, that's familiar. I would not have come there, but thank you for telling me. He's a Nazi. Great. Oh, wait. I think I actually have heard that. Is that a recent development that this guy's a shithead in real life? Is that recent, or did I just recently hear it? Okay, maybe I'm only thinking the character. Okay, that might be one right here. Again, I don't listen to Gorillas. I don't keep up with the lore. Maybe the guy IRL is fine. As far as sex. As far as sex. As far as sex goes, I would not have known that he had put on a Nazi costume had Amy not informed me. That is a big turnoff. But as far as sex goes, and like the appeal of looking at these characters, and I was gonna say I'm putting him in B. I dig it. I dig it. He looks stupid, but not so stupid that he's dumb. I switch those two words around. He looks dumb, but not so dumb that he's stupid. Which is big. I couldn't date a stupid man, but I could date a dumb man. But I can't date someone who's, like, stupid. Megamind. I know a little bit about Megamind. None of which is at all appealing to me. So in terms of sex, F. This is a sex tier list. In terms of sex, I have no interest in Megamind. Mr. Don't Starve, I don't know anything. I know zip about Don't Starve. He looks greasy and grimy. F. No interest. Turbo, dickhead. Next. Connor. Connor from Cyberlife is interesting. The one, like, immediate hesitation I have, and maybe this is me thinking about it too much, he's modeled, like, almost one-to-one after a real person, which gives me a little bit of that, like, eh. But if we disregard that, if we lose the meta, if we are able to take ourselves out of the meta, he's A or S. And in fact, almost S. But, like, just that little bit of... He's basically a real guy. But here's the thing. People can simp for a live-action presentation of a character. Like, Beetlejuice, for example. You're not simping for the guy playing Beetlejuice. You're simping for Beetlejuice. That's the thing. I'm going to put Connor in S. I want to make it clear, though. I know the distinction between the character that is Connor and the actual actor whose name escapes me, who played Connor. Strong difference. I respect the actor's right to privacy. The character you play, who happens to be modeled after you, is pretty damn hot. And his character is good. I have played the game, so I have that going for me. But also, I'm a big SpongeBob fan and playing it in S, so I'm not... You know. Gecko, no. Just because he's British or whatever the fuck he is, no. No interest. Raymond the cat from Animal Crossing. There you go. Don't know who this is. No, I have no knowledge of Beetlejuice other than he's Beetlejuice. Don't have any interest in a greasy, dirty man. Who also is, like, a problem if I say the name too many times. Because what if he's, what if he's across the house and I'm like, Beetlejuice. What if I die or whatever? I've never consumed the media. I'm a fake fan. I don't know who this is. Herobrine. That's a toxic relationship right there. I feel like I'm going to get taken advantage of. No, thank you. This fucker, I don't know nothing about him. I know he's from Danganronpa. I don't know anything about Danganronpa. I also don't know if it's whatever his name is. It seems like default guard guy number 1 from Half-Life. Perfectly adequate fuck. C tier. These guys are in C tier for different reasons, mind. That's just a normal dude. The normalest dude on here so far. Next to Connor, but Connor's lovely. The cat. I can't explain that one. Kylo Ren. F tier. Whiny little baby bitch. Adam Driver. Different story. Kylo Ren. Whiny little baby bitch. No thank you. No thank you. If there were a triple F, he might go there. No interest. No interest in that man. Rick Sanchez. Grimy, dirty, but really smart and witty and intelligent, D. I would like to maybe know him on a surface level. I would maybe also like to know his whole on a surface level, but like no more than that. You know what I mean? Like that's as far as we're going. He's better than the Fs, but not by a lot. I don't know who this is. King Dice fucks. King Dice fucks so hard. And he fucks me so hard. It's fucking King Dice. Not only is he royalty, but oh my god. Do you guys know his song? Okay, I gotta play it. I gotta play his song real quick. I gotta do this. I gotsta. This is the big part of it. A lot of it's the voice, frankly.
I'm Mr. King Dice. I'm the gamest in the land. I never play nice. I'm the devil's right-hand man. I can't let you pass, 'cause you ain't done everything.
God, he fucks so hard. Immediate S. That's the wrong tier list. Immediate S, King Dice. Baldy, I don't know anything about you. I don't know who this is. Wheatley? No, Wheatley, you fuck. I have such conflicted feelings about Wheatley. His name says king, therefore he's a king. Enough said. So Wheatley is like a triple layer of whether I like him. At first, he's annoying, but then he's annoying in an endearing way. But then he's annoying in an endearing way that I'm like, do I just feel bad for him? I don't want that to be the relationship. Physically, it's not going to be comfortable for any of us in any capacity. He's too big for anything. He's also too small for anything. I'll put him in C. Max. C max. Let's see. I don't know who this is. Time is a tool that can tick on the wall or wear it on your wrist. I have no particular interest in the clock. Don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. Exactly. Yeah, pity's not a good relationship at all. I don't know who this is. Looks like they're from like Dark Souls or some shit. I don't know who this is. Can you get in this one? This guy's from that Disney movie I never watched. Junkrat. Junkrat. I don't know him personally. I don't know his personal goings-on that much, his personality. I know he's a bit of a rabble-rouser. Bit of a hothead, maybe. Pretty sexy. And for the same reason as all of those, he's tied with this guy. That's all I've got. Man in the yellow hat. He doesn't scream sex, he screams relationship. And in relationship, yes. A chill guy. He literally is just a guy. And as far as sex, he's not gay. He's the least gay person I've interacted with. That's a C. That's a C. It's a perfect C. He's perfectly average. Perfect C. Dr. Robotnik, apparently specifically from the Sonic movie, because why else would they choose specifically Robotnik from the Sonic movie? Is, again, a normal guy. It's hard to... Again, it's another one where it's hard to see him and not think of specifically Jim Carrey. Which is an issue. Normal in a different way. Normal in that it is just a guy. Obviously, he's fucked up and evil and whatever the hell, but... you know, So, but specifically the fact that it's Jim Carrey's Dr. Robotnik, I take issue with. It's not that I'm not familiar. And honestly, Dr. Robotnik in general is going to score fairly low. This iteration might score a step above it. So instead of like a DF situation, I think I'm going to go with C. That is not to Jim Carrey. That is to Dr. Robotnik, played by Jim Carrey. I concur. I do know that lore. People can change. Guy from I Killed Those Kids guy game, Purple Man. No. No. Waluigi is perhaps the most interesting one on here. If I were in 2018 and being Mr. Ooh Meme Lord S, easy, it's too easy. I'm not that. I'm a man with tastes. My tastes are not for Waluigi. My tastes are for Waluigi and B tier alongside these two. He's on the same level as the rest of them. Bendy. Oh, it's a fucking piece of paper. I don't know Homestuck. So by that same metric, I'm with the other Homestuck person. There's another Homestuck person on here. Isn't there? Yeah, I don't know Homestuck. Jack Skellington. Same C tier reasons mostly for Man with the Yellow Hat. In terms of fuckability and sex intrigue, they are on the same level, the two of them. All I'm going to say. Sand Underdale. Put A. Yeah. Put Sans in A. Yeah, I dig them. I dig Sans. Venom. Boys. How real is that 19 inches? How real? Thing about Venom. The problem with Venom would score very high. But it's not just Venom. That's the problem. It's also the super normal guy. And the super normal guy who is infested or whatever with Venom is an issue. And Eddie, thank you. I knew his name, but I'd forgotten. I've never seen the Venom movies, but I know Eddie. That's the issue. Venom would score rather high. I like Venom's personality. Everything about Venom is pretty cool, even disregarding the 19 inches, which is not actually pertinent to the character. That's the thing. I don't know enough about Eddie for one. I cannot say whether I would want to have. I don't know if I'd want to have any kind of relationship with exclusively Venom, because that's not real. It would have to be a together thing. So if I were to score this as I got to know Eddie and then Venom were on top of that, probably pretty high. Probably pretty high. Because again, I like what Venom has to offer. I don't know Eddie that well. So kind of for the same reasons, they're going to go in B tier with the rest of these guys. The Phantom is just a dude. The Phantom is just a dude. But like, not C tier. D tier. I don't know enough about Mr. Mob Psycho guy. And his name is Reagan. I've learned that. Rainbow told me that, but I don't know anything about him. Pennywise, F. Immediate F. Just fuck out my life. Robbie Rotten. I did not grow up. Herobrine is just evil. And, like, would fuck me over. And, like, it's not going to be a good time. Robbie Rotten I didn't grow up with what's the show called? Don't I know this. I know this. Lazy Town. Thank you. I did not grow up with Lazy Town. All I know him is from the memes that were going around 2018-ish. And the memes are heavily tied with the man playing Robbie Rodden. So it's another case where I have trouble separating actor and role. I don't know enough about the character. I probably wouldn't want to get with the character anyway. And also, it's hard to separate role from character, so I'm just going to put him in F. Sorry, that ruffles feathers. Alistair from Hazbin Hotel. All I've seen of Hazbin Hotel is the pilot. Where you get like next to no information about Alistair. He definitely fits the bill for Tumblr Sexy Man. But I know like nothing about him. He's a demon, I know that. Which is not great. His design is... D, I guess. I don't know. He has like funny ears, but that's all that you get for like animal design. Aizawa. Aizawa's also just a normal guy. Obviously, he's not normal to us, but he's relatively normal in his world. You know what I mean? He's a tired old man. And he's not gay. Aizawa is not a gay man. And he... C. He gets a perfectly adequate C. We've now gotten to a point in the episode where I need to make a confession. So, the next person on the list is Prince Sidon from The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. As you can tell, I'm fairly aware of this character, and everyone in this chat currently, at least in the chat, knows how I feel. I would like to thank a certain member of the chat for providing me. I'm actually going to switch over to this so you can get a better view of this work of art. I had it framed. I'd like to thank the Academy. Rainbow, if you happen to remember where we found the artist for this, if I saved it, I don't remember if I saved it, but we found who the artist was for this. So there's that. That's Exhibit A. Okay, and then Exhibit B is I'm just gonna show you a few screenshots that I took from my Tears of the Kingdom playthrough, just to like exemplify how wonderful a man this is. So here's Prince Sidon. There's glare. I know. I apologize. You can see my everything. It's not gonna help. So we have this. We have that one. We have that one. We have actually you just kind of I think you get the picture. Yeah. I'm glad you feel the same way as me, Amy. Oh my lord, indeed. So I'm gonna switch back over, and We're gonna. I know S for Sidon would be clever, but it need be known that I'm literally married to him, so it's a little bit unfair. So, there you go. Thank you for being with me for this part of the episode. We will carry on. I'm gonna go put my things away. I'll be right back. That's because you're my male husband, Rainbow. I have a male wife, I have a male husband. Different. Onceler, I don't know. Talk about the Onceler. I've seen the Lorax. I don't get the appeal. You know what? He doesn't belong here. Just freaking F. He's like... I never got the appeal on that one. Frost. I never saw this movie that this particular depiction of Jack Frost is from. Yeah, that's kind of all I know about him. People ship him and the Easter Bunny. If the Easter Bunny were on here, the Easter Bunny would be high up there. I'm not into Twinks. D. I don't know him. Bill Cipher. I have fairly limited... Santa is hot in that movie. I've seen him. Now, Bill Cipher. The quintessential Tumblr sexy man. I don't know a lot about Gravity Falls. What I do know about this character, that is a shape. Nobody likes this guy for how he looks. It's all about how he is and how he acts and how he sounds and all that jazz. He's powerful. He's like magical or whatever the hell. He's dangerous. And not in a fun way. F. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. That's a Hollow Knight character. I don't know who this is. G-Man. I don't know a lot about G-Man. But in terms of fuck, he's not going to be a good fuck. I hate to do it to you, sir. Darkiplier. This one is the most extreme case of character and actor. Character and performer, right? Because it's almost not even a character. It is a character, but it's like alter ego, right? So this one's hard. Markiplier's hot. Mark Fishbach is hot. This is a fairly agreed upon concept. He leans into it. He's done nude calendars. So he leans into that. He's aware of it. So knowing that he is not totally averse to the concept and in fact acknowledges the concept makes this considerable, but still I don't feel great about it. And on top of that, Darkiplier is not a nice guy. specifically Darkiplier is not going to score that high. He's going to go in D for me. Now, if we were in some like parasocial like tier list of YouTubers, it might be a different story. So, we're just going to leave it at that. Tamato, or whatever the fuck his name is, fucking from Moana. I only saw Moana once. I don't get the sexual appeal of this guy. He's a hoarder. He's cool, I guess. D. And unfortunately, to leave it off on a bummer kind of note here, I don't know who this is. All I know is that this guy's from Invader Zim. So, can it all fit on one, please? There we go. This is the ultimate Tumblr Sexy Man tier list for me. As you can see, most people fall into the lower. There you go. That's all I have to say about that. No, that's why it's such a trope to specifically be considered a Tumblr sexy man. Like, I can see why Sidon's considered that, I guess. But like King Dice, even though he's a die-head man, is pretty conventionally attractive. Connor is a guy. A straight-up guy. The man in the yellow hat's a straight-up guy. You know, like, there's some, like, normal dudes on here, and believe it or not, a lot of the normal dudes scored decently well on this. And then there's my fish, but that's my one, like, my one guy. Like, Sans, although he a skeleton, other than that is normal-ish. He's cool, but he's also convicted. Not convicted, convictive. Has conviction. Because convicted is not the same thing. There's either crazy pick or literally normal-ass guy. Kinda, yeah. So, this is where I'm at. Not going to tweak anything. I'm leaving it at this. That's all I got to say on that. And for the most part, that's kind of what I have. So I'll recap for people who weren't here earlier. Go through the ones I've done so far. We did Minecraft mobs. Here's my Minecraft mob tier list. I will not only be saving these for posterity, but also we'll be sharing these links out so that people can also do them. So here is this. If you guys can see it fairly well. If you wanted to like screenshot it, again, I'll have it saved. So here's this. If anyone wants to throw out an opinion, I'm not going to change my opinion. These are locked in, but Fox is just a normal guy. So he gets the normal guy tier. That's why Bat is there, Cod is there, Donkey, Mule, Horse, Llama, Panda, Rabbit. Here's Left 4 Dead 2 campaigns. You can't see them real well. Dead Center S, No Mercy S, The Parish S, Dark Carnival A, The Passing A, Death Toll A, The Sacrifice A, Swamp Fever B, Hard Rain B, what's it called? And Dead Air B, and then Crash Course C, Blood Harvest C. Is it Cold Wind or something? It's not Cold Rain. Is it Cold Wind? Something like that? But B. Basically, all the water levels are B. Cold Stream, thank you. Yeah, there's that. My Shirley Temple tier list. Let me zoom this one. Here's my Shirley Temple tier list. These are not based on how these particular Shirley Temples taste. These are based on the images of Shirley Temples, provided by None Other Naming. Yeah, so Amy had this one that I put an A in S for those curious. Yeah, this is where I'm at with that one. And the Tom Persectum Man. We got there. Now, I spent probably an hour on this one. How much time would I spend on this one? The answer is, if I were to do this, it would be with minimal explanation. Is the only possible way. I'm going to look through the Discord one more time and see if there are any... Oh, there is one that I wanted to do. I want to do this one. This one's a lot more doable. Rainbow. Did you ever find another cat one? Or do you want me to do that? Because the cat one is kind of lame. And you and I kind of both agreed on that. Should we just leave it? I'll do this one and see how I feel after. So what it appears to me in here... Yeah, they are doing that, but also they're doing the different, like, kinds of tank and the different hunters, I think, from different games, probably. And the different boomers, 2 boomers and boomette. You sent this 3 years ago, Kenny. So, over 3 years ago. Or, over 2 years ago. Yeah. I'm going to kind of blitz through this. Yeah, kind of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to group them before I can rank them. Oh, you're actually out of order. You go there. I know I'm not matching up one. I'm up 1-to-1, but you know I will just for the hell of it. Because I think, is this right with Bill as Nick and Francis as Ellis? Is that right? Okay, I thought so. I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna take this out. I doubt there'll be an F, but we'll see. It's hard with the survivors because I love them all so much. Is cut content? Okay, I won't know about it, so that's going to go in the back because I'm not going to know it. Thank you for keeping up on that. I really can't judge the survivors much. So I kind of need something to base them around. Because, like, if it's just, oh, which one do I like better than the other? I like them all. So what I'm gonna do is decide based on not only their, like, character, but also how their character changes and evolves throughout. Number 1, Coach. Coach, S. Lovable. I mean, a little bit on the slower end, a little bit on the almost backwoods kind of end. full of heart kind of deal. Dig 'em. Nick is very interesting to me. I'm going to tie these guys together at A. And Rochelle, frankly, B. I feel like Rochelle is the least developed of the 4 Left 4 Dead 2 survivors. She doesn't feel like she has as strong a point of view as the rest do. And I might even put Nick with Rochelle. In fact, I'm going to. They feel like they don't have... That's true. She did get a lot of stuff cut. That's a good point. I do know that. I'm going to put these two together because they don't have as strong a point of view, I feel like, as the others do. Down here, I'm honestly going to put Lewis along with these guys. Because he feels not... I'm not as connected with him. I really like Bill. Bill, I think, is honestly going to be S. Asterix, I know. Would put Bill there. He likes Bill. Francis and Zoe are honestly both going to go B. I don't have any particular attachment to them. Sorry, y'all. Now, I don't know the difference between the Left 4 Dead 1 and Left 4 Dead 2 specials. Or Infected, frankly. So I guess I'll kind of try and go on looks, even though the looks don't change much. You know what? No. I'll tell you what. For the specials, I'm just going to pick one. I don't have a strong opinion between one or two. They're the same enough to me. So now I'm basically going to go on their abilities mostly, and then the next step is how they look. In order of which ones I like most, is close to the start of the virus and less deformed. Interesting. Okay. Good to keep in mind. Of the specials, I think I like both the look and the gimmick most of the Smoker. The actual smoke part of Smoker, I don't particularly care for. I like the grab and take, and also the design. So I'm going to put the Smoker in A. I'll just put them both in there. I'll just use them all. I'm just going to group the specials together. Same with the tanks. Like, I know one is specific to the train and like all that, but I don't care. Honestly, I really like the Witch. I'm going to put Witch in A as well, because that feels unique. Like, when you think of enemies in a game, right? You think of the big hulking boss kind of guy. You think of the guy that fucking gets you. You think of the thing that bonks you, I feel like. You don't necessarily think of the jockey. You think of the thing that clings to you and inhibits you in a way. I feel like you think of that. Boomer, you think of the thing that explodes, not necessarily the thing that takes in stuff from around you. The Smoker, I feel like you can think of thing that grabs, because it's a thing that grabs in a different way. True, Kenny, but frankly, A, I'm not as familiar, and B, I kind of already said to keep the specials together. So the Smoker and Witch are in A for different reasons. I feel like Witch is the most interesting overall gameplay and gimmick-wise. Next, I'm going to put the Boomer in B. I know, fitting. Because... thing that explodes is common. I mean, we were playing Content Warning just yesterday with Thing That Explodes. Thing That Explodes, and also Thing That Lures at the same time. It's like, the Boomer is the support class of the specials. That and the Spitter, kind of, are kind of the two support classes. I like the Boomer. Spitter, I'm also going to put as B. They're kissing. Yuri in my Left 4 Dead 2. Or, although, is Boom at Left 4 Dead 1 or 2? I don't remember. But we found Yuri, guys. They're kissing. Charger. I think we'll put C. Boomer apparently came from the cut code they used to make the cut content zombie. Interesting. Left 4 Dead 2. Okay. Left 4 Dead 2 Yuri. We found it. Hunter is pretty standard. Jockey, I feel like, is pretty standard. Tank is standard. That's all I have to say. Commons, they're commons. They're pretty standard. I don't know who this is. Now I'm going to go over the uncommons, because that's, I think, where the actual most interest comes from. First, we have the evac. I'll go in order for this one. The evac suits. I dig that. I question how they happened. Did it permeate the suit? Did it get in the ventilation? How did it happen? I do like the little deflating noise they make when you kill them and they go psst. Put them in B. I like the environmental storytelling of it. The clowns, honestly, I'm gonna put the clown in C. I like the gimmick of it leading, but like other than that, I don't particularly care. The Fallen Survivor, I really like. I'm gonna put that in A. That to me is the most interesting environmental storytelling, probably of the uncommons, except for Mudmen. I'm gonna get to Mudmen. I really like the Fallen Survivor. I think it is a great piece of environmental storytelling. It's kind of like, how much are they still in there, still like conscious? How much are they still? Because they'll try and escape from you at a point rather than just being a mindless killing machine. Very compelling. Love it. Jimmy Gibbs Jr., which in this photo kind of seems like he's packing heat in the fucking granular region. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me zoom in this. Am I crazy for thinking that he's fucking packaged meat? Y'all see this? Am I crazy? Does it or does it not look like he's packaged meat? Think it's just the shading? It seems to protrude. Maybe I'm just stuck on Tumblr Sexy Man, but that's where my head's at. Anyway, that doesn't impact his. It is interesting. No, okay. Amy agrees. Amy agrees. That notwithstanding, Jimmy Gibbs Jr. is between A and B for me. You know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to do this. I like Jimmy Gibbs Jr. a lot. He's a fun character. It's a lot of fun environmental storytelling. It's cool that he's in his, suit. He's not special enough to me to put an S, whereas I think the Fallen Survivor is. I love the Fallen Survivor. Now, the Mudmen. Kenny might know this better than me. I love the lore of the Mudmen and the mystery of them. That's what I am most interested by. Kenny, if you know the lore behind the Mudmen and what they are, why they are, because to me it's like they intrigue me the most. Of like, what are they? Of everything in the Left 4 Dead 2 series and everything on here that I've like ranked, that's the one where I'm like truly like, what is a Mudman? Basically just those guys who lived in the swamp huts deeper than... Okay. So it's like Hicks, kind of. But like, The fact that the survivors know them as Mudmen is so interesting to me. So honestly, I'm going to put them in A, not S. But A, mostly because they fascinate me the most in terms of like lore implications. Oh, are there? Interesting. That adds even more question. Like, where do they come from? That I like a lot. All cops are bastards. And then you have the construction worker. I really like the gimmick that they can't hear the pipe bomb. I like that a lot. It's a great detail, and I didn't know about it until recently. It's a great gimmick. There you go. Pretty happy with that. Yeah, because they have headphones on. They have ear protection on. They can't hear the pipe bomb. Yeah. I didn't know that until... not recently, but I didn't know that until probably a few months ago. It's a good detail. So, yeah. And I don't know cut content stuff. That's just because they're dumb. Alright. So, that is... I've now done 5 tier lists. Unless anyone has another tier list for me to do, I might end off here. Because I would like to end the stream while it's still my birthday. And I'm not ending the stream while it's still my birthday unless I truly chug through this. Thing is, most of this is just going to be like C. Because I don't really care. Remember those 218 guys? Oh, did he post it? Oh, he did post. Oh, there have been 2 posts. Okay. So I will close this. I might do Minecraft blocks another time. I'm curious to do 218 silly cats. I hate the naming scheme of this, but Zoomers will be Zoomers, I guess. Their name is Addison. Checks. We're going to try and blitzkrieg through this. Oh, God, I can't see them at all. We're going to have to zoom. :3. I'm going to rename these. Because I'm not going bah ha 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 at anything. I want to be boring and normal and just call them this. Is there an F? I'm not going to F any of the cats. :3, the standard, solid B. What does this button say? I can't read it. It's just a cat. What is it? Is this specifically? It's silly cats. This is not a silly cat. Sorry. Say it to my face. It's specifically Uni. We love Uni. I feel like this caption is not the best for this image. B. Angie. C. Apple. These are the same cat, right? Are you serious right now? D. Lame. We're always going to be forever, not silly. His greed? Yeah, okay. I do like the his greed cat. A. They're tied. I think this is AI. Did it save? No, I did it wrong. Hold on. Oh, God. I did it wrong. It's too zoomed in. I gotta fix it. Hold on. I gotta zoom out. Jesus, there's so many cats. Add a row below. AI. I don't. Hopefully, there's only one AI in here, but you know, it doesn't even get a color. There you go. You can't see the texture of the font though. There you go. Okay. If we were cats, you would be the love of my 9 lives. Cute cats, not silly. D. You know what? I'm gonna make a not silly category as well, because like the tier list is specifically for silly cats. I did it again. Not necessarily unfunny, just not silly. There's a difference. So this one's not silly. I'm never gonna call a cat F tier ever. I was thinking about it though. You're not silly. You're not silly. That's a bad caption. Beatles when they see the E's. Or Beatles when they see the L's. Good caption, not a good cat for it. Good caption, not a good cat. D. This is kind of what I look like. That's better. C, I guess. Or with the flip, bad caption. The Skrunkle. Skrunkle Bunkle is that's honestly pretty good. That's pretty damn good. Balls, system message. B. That's pretty good. B. Two cats in a car. It's pretty silly. It's pretty silly. This is stolen art. I don't know how to classify this one. It's not silly. It's stolen art and it's not silly. This is terrible. This is terrible. Bisexual thoughts. It's unfunny. That literally is just a cat in a... Oh, these are all... No, these aren't, but... It's not silly. It's just a cat, bruh. That's a little silly, I guess. Wait, I'm goated? It's fucking boring. Cat inbred. That's a little silly. Twitter cat. That looks probably real, but... Yeah, this is not a very cultivated list, but we're committed. That's just a cat in a costume, not very silly. I think it's a bad caption. This is, I like this. This is, I'll put that C. Cat explosion, classic. That looks like it was edited in 2005. Again, it's just a fucking cat. It's just a cat. That's not anything. Gotta respect our elders. Now using the PC on the pewter. There's a lot of levels to the on the pewter. Honestly, I dig it. Type shit I've been on recently. Fucking, I hate the phrase type shit. That's just a cat. Grips your liver aggressively. I like the airplane ears. Caption is terrible. Oh, this is so poorly. Fucking has a watermark on it. I kind of like this one. Put that in B. Cat in boot. That's not silly. This cat doesn't look real. I don't think it's AI, but that looks so edited. Fucking not silly. You're getting EP really EP even. Some fucking zoomer shit. I like this one. I like that one. Peculiar. It's fine caption. It's fucking... There's no reason that cat would be in that screenshot. I really like this one. This genuinely made me, like, chuckle. It's a great cat photo, and it's a great caption. I'm honestly gonna... I don't know if I'm gonna put it in S, but I might. You know, I've been kind of stingy with S. I've been kind of stingy with S. This one's also pretty good. And I'm a word guy. That's gonna get S too. It's just a fucking cat. There's a cat licking a thing, so I guess it's at least silly, but it's D tier. Call me boobs, unfunny. It's just a cat. It's just a cat. 3 stages of my kitten realizing something toes aren't so bad after all. D tier. It's literally just a cat. Just a cat. It's a goofy pose though. I'll put it in silly. It's at least silly. And it's just a cat with some dinosaurs. I kind of like this caption actually, and put this in C. Give it some actual attention. Sopping wet. It's just a fucking cat. Adorable photo, just a cat. I love this fucking image. I love this fucking cat so much. This cat I do not like. Stinky, go away. I do not like you. Someone. This is a really good screenshot. Or a photo of this cat, but I think the thumb's edited, probably. So, D. Free online translator. She's saying kill yourself. D. Fucking zoomer humor. I am not lost just visiting something like that. I fucking can't read it. D. He put his pants on. He's ready for the day. I do like this image. I've seen this one. It gets a C. Us. That's just a fucking cat. It's not even silly. The cat is just off screen and honestly looks like AI. But I see so little of it that I can't tell. This isn't Cat Turd's profile picture, is it? Oh my god, this isn't Cat Turd's profile picture, is it? Okay, it's not. Oh my god, ew, I thought it was Cat Turd. This might be AI, but I'm not gonna... I think it probably is. This is boring. Charmjing. It's fucking Zoom humor. Not even, that's fucking millennial humor. Be coolin' IDC by none. How I be coolin' showing it. D. Obviously I can't see the whole caption, but D. Thing I just said to my cat. Oh, the heat's coming. It's going to come on soon, you whiny bitch. Quit sulking. He keeps whining now and again just to make sure I notice him up there suffering in the third. Checks thermostat 70-degree Thimble winter. I'm tempted to put this in AI just because it's a check mark, but I don't know how recent this screenshot is. So I'm just going to put it in D. War criminal jokes are so fucking tired. I can't see what something police might be. Gooner police. It's fucking D. That's just a zoomed in picture of an unphotogenic cat. Let's see. It's just a cat. Cat in a suit. Do I look like I'm? Bad caption. Just nothing going on. Nothing burger caption, if you will. Oh, I've seen this. I've seen this cat. This is a good cat. That's a good cat right there. Drink him, save him. Solid image. B. Bro, quit playing my silly ass. That's a cute guy. Give him B as well. Cat. I hate this stupid image. I hate all of... I hate this cat. I'm sorry. It's never funny. Never in any context is this stupid cat ever funny. I'm almost tempted to put it in not silly, but no. I don't like that cat. Not silly. Cute, not silly. Cat biting a shark. That's some boring fucking humor. Almost put it in C. It's just a fucking cat. Combination catfish. I'm giving this credit for the time it took to edit that. It's just a cat. It's just a cat. That's fucking servals, but with question marks. Ball stuck in printer. I did chuckle. It's a pretty good one. I'm gonna give that A. It did make me chuckle. Fanter. Also A. Honestly, Fanter. It's S. It's a good one. It started a good trend. It's literally just a fucking cat. Oh, he has no background. That's pretty cool. He's transparent. That's AI. Little mustache cat. That's just a cat. Also just a cat. That's stolen Garfield art. Ears have the caption. Classic. Give it a B tier. I always like meta jokes like that. You ain't built for the streets, cuh. It's fucking cat with guns. I don't even know if I can show that. D tier. Cat, unlike what he like, or whatever the fuck. C. More stolen art. Not even silly. It's fucking cat. It's the oughta cat. That's all I know him as. I know he has like an actual name and an Instagram and everything. That's just that's a really cute photo. It's a really cute photo, but not silly. Also not silly. You're just in clothes. You're just a cat. You're just in clothes. You're also just in clothes. You're that guy from that movie. And wants you to join him. Unfunny. Unfunny. I'm sorry I'm being such a curmudgeon with these cats. I have so many to go through still. Cat and headphones. Honestly, for how OG this is, C. Just a cat. He's a cat. It's not on Google. I like this kind of image, but it's not the strongest iteration. Although it's probably a pretty OG version. I'll give it a B. His ass is reading. No caption, though. Not a lot of work put into it. Though I do like this kind of joke. See. His ass is not working. I know this cat. I can't think of who it is. I'm pretty sure I know that cat. Can't think of the name, though. I apologize for my frivolous behavior. I don't know. It might be. That's just a fucking cat. D. Boring caption. I beg your pardon. Another kind of lame caption. I don't believe my eyes. Another lame caption. I'm silly. I'm so silly. Not my kind of humor. I have two sides, silly and sane. A lot of things you can do with that black cat. Not that. It's boring. I don't like this meme. The 97 mental illnesses. I don't like that meme. It's all banned in 7 countries. Council of Death Sentence. I do love Jinx. Bad caption. It's not Jinx's fault. I don't give a fuck. This honestly could be AI. Let me take a look. I think that might be... No. The shading looks real enough. What do you think? Artist people? Can we get a good look at the IDF one? Is that AI? I feel like it might be. I can't tell. It's a shit caption, too. Doesn't look like it? Okay, I agree. It looks real enough. Just my initial suspicion, it looked too perfect. It's just a fucking cat. Flip your phone upside down for boobs. That's honestly, I like that. I'm gonna give that a B tier. That's pretty funny. Again, I like meta jokes. Not jokes regarding meta. Wicked, vicious, villainous, wicked thoughts. Fucking, not my humor. Cat wearing my hair. Gooby Snooper. That's my kind of humor. Maybe I'm old. B tier for Gooby Snooper. I mean, I named a cat Rufus Doofus. All right. Oh, this is Pee-wee, but not Pee-wee. This is the Pee-wee type of caption, but not Pee-wee himself. Here's Luna. Luna's here. This is Pee-wee. I don't think this is Pee-wee the cat, but that's the Pee-wee caption style. If it were Pee-wee himself, I'd put him up there, but no. Here's Luna. There is so much Luna. I'm going to take one photo to be... I do appreciate that this person categorized, like, grouped all of the ones where there are repeats. Like, all of Luna's here. Like, petting this cat guy is here. Not these cats, but, like, every cat that got duplicated. Like, the little stanced-up cat that looks like this. They did group them also. Props to them for that. His greed also got paired. I'm going to give Luna S tier. Love Luna. And I'm not going to bother ranking all the other Lunas. They're all the same. Sorry. FBI. With an apple on his head. You can't really see it in this photo. I'll give it a C. He's expelled from 16 schools and universities. I am going to put these two in. This I don't care for, this type of caption. I do like this type of caption. This I'm going to put B tier. The whole, like, parentheses, like, very painful. I dig that. I'm only giving this C tier because I speak like this, and I see myself in that meme, in that cat. Cat in a hat. Really cute orange. Not silly. Music is like music to my ears. I chuckled. I'm putting it in C tier because the cat adds nothing to it. The stink lines ruin this for me. And also just Comic Sans in a meme. Isn't that Luna? It looks like... Oh, no, it's not. I thought it was Luna for a second because she has a similar like hair pattern, but I don't think it is. Is it? Is it Luna? It kind of looks like... I don't think it is, though. But it's hard to tell. Okay. In that case, B. Good caption. Microwave is kind of funny. Definitely not... Like, definitely humor that I don't always agree with, but... Aw, there's the baby. Hey, Greed Cat's back here. They didn't organize them. Interesting. That's just a cat. On blog, that's what I want. What is on blog? Some Zoomer shit I don't understand. On my pewter, the original on my pewter. That's a solid A tier. Ball stuck in Pinter, still up there. It made me chuckle every time. His greed, I think we already ranked his greed. He will go with the rest of the greedy boys in A. You know what? Just because I know this cat, I'm going to put it in A. Not necessarily Panko, yes. Fat Panko Cat. That's who it is. I couldn't remember their name, but as soon as you said it, that's Fat Panko Cat. Just because I know that cat. I hate this fucking, like, make it a foldable type of thing. It's so ugly. Staying home Thanksgiving. Make paw turkeys with your cat. That's a Facebook ass caption right there. Penguin cat. That's ugly. I do not like that. I do not care for that at all. Oh, see, here's another one of these. It's so cute. I dig this meme. I think I put it in B, as I recall. Yeah. I'll put them together. What other cats we got? Not silly. It's just a fucking cat. Why is it doing that? That's funky. Cat with feather and pig. It's just a cat. Yeah, they used the metal pipe in this song. They did. Cat in the pizza box. I'll consider that silly enough, and I'll put it in C tier. I'm feeling a little frisky. That is just a cat. That is a pretty cat. Those are just cats. This looks like it would be captioned "Jiggles Your Balls" or some shit. I don't know why, but it looks like a Jiggles Your Balls cat. The nefarious sea creature does kind of look like that. Not that silly. Sex, unfunny. Cute little cat. Cute little cat. Oh, these are all shark cats. See, now these are being collected. There's a bunch of shark cats. I don't consider them silly if they're just in. So here's the black cat in a decent caption, but it's not good enough to be any higher than that. Oh, here's black cat. This is just straight up black cat. What a good little guy. That's a good cat right there. Here's another angle of black cat. That's a good angle. I don't think so, because this cat doesn't look cross-eyed like Panko is. But they have similar patterns. Maybe it is. Actually, maybe it is. But maybe they're like related. But yeah, Panko is, I think, always cross-eyed. Stray art! Stolen stray art, but stray art! Stray art! I can't read the caption for this. I'm just going to stick in D tier. I think it's more of the black cat. Snail cats. Literally the Tumblr screenshot. I'll put it in fucking C. Why not? The cats are cute. The captions suck. It's not that silly. I do love this cat. I do love this cat. That's a B tier cat right there. I do love that cat. Oh, the Sauger. The Sauger's a classic. That's also B tier. That's that. You may have 1/4 of a square. This is a meme out of 2018. And it's not funny. Probably wasn't then either. Maybe it was. Just a cat. Just a cat. Oh, would you look at that? Another Luna one filled it in. Okay. Stray art. It's stolen and it's not silly. So I'm putting it in the not silly category. Yeah, this cat isn't a lot of Yakuza gifts, you're right. Cat in the Teletubby Sun. Lame. Badly edited. The Hunter Brothers. The Brothers are S tier, honestly. I love them brothers. I think this is a nuclear bomb. Maybe I just like nuclear bomb humor, but this is funny. Give it a C. The cat. Oh, interesting. This is art of them, isn't it? This looks like art of these particular gatos. It is. I'm gonna put it in the lowest caliber because it's. Yeah. Why is this so heavily edited? Why is this? Ew, this is so fucking ugly edited. Poorly. Ew. Ugh. 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 The Kitten Brothers. Whatever. They're going to be a tier below wherever I put them. Brothers. I think I put them in S. Yeah, this will get A. Because this is a knockoff. I think. Imagine. Looks like it. Getting toward the end here. Headphones, can't hear. I've seen this meme before. It's an okay one. I'll put a B. I like this meme a lot. You know, I put this one in C. This one goes C. Wants you to join him. Can't read the caption. Probably not funny anyway. Boom. Next question. This is kind of what I look like. I've already seen this meme, and it's not funny. Not that exact one, but another shark cat. This person loves their shark cats. They have already posted this cat, but now he's transparent, or he might have already been. Boom. You looking good today, Pookie Woogie Snuggle. You. Even ironically, that shit's just not funny to me. Just a photo of Uni. S tier gato. You know what? Panko, you should be up there too. You know what? You should be up there too. Anyone that's just a gato gets to get put up there. Honestly, that's a pretty beautiful cat as well. I can't not put this in A given how many times I've actually laughed at it. Every time I keep seeing it when I go past to A to S, I'm like, I laugh at it. It's so freaking good. That's pretty funny. Little bro asked for a vape. I had to ID him. No, thank you. I don't like vape humor. This is not AI. It's hand drawn, not silly. You're a rainbow bow tie. Wet fuck. I did laugh at wet fuck. I'll give it a B. You're just wearing a tie. What the fond? Oh, like, not interesting. Hey, chortle. See. You know that cat? The black one I just put up? Or with the gleep. These photos are kind of funny. I'll give it a C. Yeah, where'd it go? What? Oh, why'd it get in there? Yeah, I don't know this cat, but it's a good cat. Good cat. Good cat. Good cat. What? But why? Bad caption. Wipe your paws. Freaking 45-year-old mother has that in her house. You are just in a hat. Cancel society to our friend. That's a fine meme. I'll put it in C at max. Maximum C. After you tell them they can't eat batteries dipped in antifreeze and babies after you can't. It's fine. I don't feel like scrolling all the way up for that one. Too much work. This is kind of a classic. I'll give it C. I don't particularly love it, but it's a classic. I'm gonna stop being shy, me wherever I go. Blame. It's all this cat now. Get off that melon. You're silly, but not. There you go. Because this is good, has good edit potential, put it C. I imagine this is something like my reaction to the information you've provided me. D. And the only reason I didn't do these last ones is because they're all the same. And I feel like picking up another 7. So just to prove how far we've come. There we go. I ranked all the cats. Yeah. There you go. If we were doing the Minecraft one, I'd still be chugging, even at that pace. Because the Minecraft one's like, what, 400 long or something? Maybe not quite that. Maybe it's closer to this. You know how long the Minecraft one you sent was? The all blocks? Jesus, really? Well, never mind then. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. That's going to do it for a birthday stream. I'll save these. I can send them in the Discord if people want. I will link to all of the ones that I did on stream here in the YouTube video. Feel free to do them. I'm a little tired from that. It was a lot. So thanks for coming. Hope you've enjoyed the music. This person expressly in their YouTube bio expresses that you can use it for streams as long as you credit them. So huge shout out. Oh, actually, shoot, I have gotten the name wrong the whole time and nobody told me. That's actually, there's a whole syllable missing. There you go. Nobunoko is the name of the person. David Wojciechowski, Olympics in Space, is the name of the project. David Wojciechowski is a fictional artist. Olympics in Space is his album, and that whole project is by Nobunoko. Definitely worth a check out. If you love this, you'll love the rest of their stuff. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. So, definitely check out this person. They're great. One last recap of all of the... I made them so small because they zoomed out so far. Zoom back in. One last look at all the tier lists for tonight. Here's Minecraft. Here's Left 4 Dead campaigns, Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. Here's Shirley Temples. Here's Tumblr Sexy Men. Here's Left 4 Dead 2 enemies, NPCs, NPCs. So I guess there aren't really NPCs in here, because because a lot of them are just audio. And then here's the fucking cats. Charge Creeper's lower than I thought. Yeah, it's not as interesting as Creeper. So that's why. Like it, for example, like my logic was Zombie and Zombie Villager. Zombie Villager is a reiteration of Zombie, so it's not gonna be as good, but it makes up for that in being interesting on its own. Charge Creeper is just a variant, and its ability is cool to like it to drop like mob heads, but other than that, it doesn't really have a lot to offer. So that was my logic, just to explain that briefly. Charge Creeper is not to Creeper what Zombie Villager is to Zombie, to put it succinctly. Tropical Fish. Hell yeah. Alright, ending on... Is that the end of the track? No, there's one more. We'll listen to this last track. Carry us out. Unloop it. And I'm going to switch over to this. Thanks for being here. I like streaming. I just figured my birthday I'll get a little reel. Of course, right now Rainbow's in chat. I love you, my wonderful boyfriend. Thanks for being here. Amy was here, Kenny was here, Griffin was here, Asterix was here. Shout out all of you. You're great, fantastic people. Very lucky to get to spend my birthday with you all. You are my favorite people in this world. To anyone watching on YouTube, if you weren't here, you might not be one of my favorite people in the world. I don't know. If you're not here, if you're on YouTube and you're not here on the stream, what are you doing? Get on the stream. That's where the fun shit happens. You have a real chance to look how slow this chat is moving. Look how slow it's moving. One person's chatting right now, and it's my boyfriend, who is on a date with a big cheese. Like, you could impact the chat. I could actually read your message. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Come hang out. If you managed to make it this far, what are you doing? Come on. What are you doing? Come hang out. Anyway, that's all. It's fun. It's been fun streaming the whole weekend for my birthday. It's my birthday today. I would love to stream more. I'm gonna try and stream a little more like without occasion, and just because like I want to stream. It is difficult while I'm a full-time student, of course, and also my living situation makes it a little difficult. But I do want to stream more often. I love streaming. I will try to stream more often. I'd love to be an affiliate, so hang around. Be a viewer. I need the average viewership. And I'd love to stream more regularly and be a streamer. I don't consider myself a streamer, as it is. I don't consider myself a creator. I create, I stream, but I don't consider myself a creator or a streamer. Maybe I will sometime. Not right now. Thanks everyone for being here. I love you. I love you, Rainbow. You're my boyfriend. I love you. And everyone else. You're pretty cool too.